Hey guys, I want to do an assembly video on the O&K bar stool set. It's for whatever reason my box had everything really well packaged, but they never sent me any installation or assembly directions. But it's really not that hard, so I wanted to go over it with you. So if you're interested in seeing how to assemble the bar stools and then the bar itself, let's get to it. All right, so for each bar stool, you're going to have two leg sections. You will have a I-shaped cross piece for the bottom, two knee braces, and two bar cross pieces for the top. They also send a packet of screws, which includes the Allen wrench that you need to assemble everything. And other than that, the only tool you're going to need is a Phillips head screwdriver, which it would be nice if you had a drill, something like this to do it, but you don't need this. I am going to use this because it's going to make everything go faster. You don't have to have a drill like this. You can just do everything by hand with the Allen wrench they send you and with a Phillips head screwdriver. So there are three types of hardware they send. There's a wood screw, there is a short bolt, and then there's a long bolt. And then there's some feet and thumb screw things here, which I'll show you what those do in a minute. But to start with the assembly of your stool, you're going to take a foot section and then your bar. These bars go along the top and they're completely symmetrical, so it doesn't matter which way you orient it. And then you're going to take the long bolt and then screw that in from the end here of the leg section, right here. So do that for both of these bars. So I'm just going to start my bolts here, and I'll tighten them up with my drill here in a second. Then you take your other leg section, and that just attaches to the other side. It just sets into the nice cutout slots they have. And those tubes are tapped, so you can easily run a bolt right in. You don't need to use any nuts on this. Makes it easy. All right, so I have those all started. All right, once you have all those tight, I'm gonna flip this upside down here. We're gonna take the I-shaped piece, and this goes right in between these two bars. You'll see there's 4 holes built in that you're gonna run your bolt into. This I-shaped piece, one side has a hole. It's very important that that points towards the cushion side of your stool. I'll show you why in a minute here. But let's get our 4 bolts. You're gonna use the short ones for this. All right, once you have those bolts tightened up, you're going to take your 2 knee braces. One end is bent harder. So you see, both ends are bent. This one has like a slight bend, and this one has a sharp bend. So you're going to take the 2 sharp bends and put them together, line the holes up on those, and then this will go right under here with the hole in the bottom. Take a short screw, run it up through both of those knee braces, and then start your screw into this cross piece. I would not tighten this up yet until we get the other ends lined up. Just get that screw started. We'll come back and tighten that up later. Then you're going to take 2 more screws, and then there are 2 holes on the sides here. Just run your screw right into those. So once you got those tightened up, we're ready to put the cushion on. I'm really glad they put these knee braces in. Stools like this generally over time start to get loose and wobbly because they don't have anything like that. So that's going to help keep these secure for a long time. Yes, just a good feature of a high quality stool right there. All right, so you're going to flip your cushion over. So there's a hard plywood side here. There are no holes that you're lining up to. So you're going to have to eyeball this, try to get your legs centered as much as possible. And this is also completely square, so you can put this either way. Top of the cushion doesn't matter because it's all 4 sides are the same. Once you get it pretty good and lined up, you can take your wood screw and run that in through the 4 holes that are here in your bar, right into the plywood. So we got those in. That's it. That's all there is to it. Yes, make sure you have these plastic feet caps in here so you don't scratch your floor. Some of the legs had them, some of them did not. If you see, these two had it in already for whatever reason. But there it is. There's the stool. All three stools are exactly the same. So you just follow that method for each of the stools. Then you'll have all three of your stools together in no time. Let's put together the bar. All right, so I have my bar sitting here and it's upside down. So the legs will be going this way. And you're just gonna wanna take a leg section now, flip this and line up your holes here. So there's a hole on your leg section right here. It needs to point this way. That'll be for a knee brace that goes on here. Then there's 2 holes on each of these, and we're gonna run all 4 of these bolts in right now. Once you have those tightened up, take your other legs, and we'll put those right there on the other side then. All right, once those legs are tight, now we want to install our wine glass holders. Now, if you look at the wine glass holder, one end has a Y and the other end is narrow. The narrow end, you want to be towards the middle of the table. This kind of helps guide your glass if you're not perfectly lined up, guides it in. So you're going to hang you'll hang your glasses upside down by the bottom. So take that with the Y pointing towards the edge of the table. And there's 4 holes here. It's going to line up with. We'll bolt those on, one on each side. All right, once those are bolted on, the last step is to take the 2 knee braces and to bolt these on. These are going to help keep these legs from pushing out. Now, once again, if you see these knee braces, one end is bent more than the other. The narrower bent end goes towards the middle. We're going to get this bolt started here first, and then we'll start our ones out on the legs before we tighten everything down again. So get this bolt started right here. We'll go out here. I'm going to have to push out on the leg a little bit. Get it to line up. That's almost it. The only thing we have to do yet, the feet. For whatever reason, some of the feet are finished and some aren't. The feet on the bar have adjusters on them, which is actually a really nice feature. All right, so you can see this foot here. You can rotate this to adjust the height of it. It's not really going to make your table any higher, but what that'll do is allow you to adjust your feet in case your floor is uneven. This foot, for whatever reason, didn't have that in. And these are like a plastic material to keep your floor from scratching. But yeah, if you put your bar stool down and it seems wobbly, you just unscrew the foot that's not quite touching. All right, guys, that's a complete assembly video for the O&K bar and stools. Really wasn't hard at all. I have another video that I'm doing with the unboxing and the complete review. Appreciate you watching the assembly video. So if you're looking for a nice bar set, this one's awesome. Make sure you check it out.